Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're taking a look at this. It's the brand new Force Awakens die-cast Resistance X-Wing fighter. This is a Disney Store exclusive, and to be honest, looking at all the toys that were out there right now, I really wanted to pick these up because these are high-end replica collectibles and they look really nice for the price that they charge. This was $14.99 here in the UK, but they are sailing up in price as rarity ensues. It seems that people are grabbing stuff off the shelves in their masses, and it means that the prices of these are driven up online. So do grab these while you can. Okay, taking a closer look at the packaging, you can see we've got the Star Wars logo set against this nice rich red. It says here Resistance X-Wing Fighter die-cast vehicle. Got a nice little picture there of Kylo Ren with his brand new lightsaber, which features a hilt. Really cool. Up here it says 3+. We've got the Disney Store logo there. On the top it says Star Wars, and there's the brand new Star Wars Force Awakens logo. It says from the new film. If you look carefully through the window, you can not only see my distorted reflection, you can also see a little BB-8 sat there behind the cockpit. Oh, bless him. On the side we've got a nice window there so we can still see in. Hello. And then we've got the Star Wars logo, Disney Store logo. On the opposite side we've got a brand new big Star Wars logo set against red. Lovely, lovely. Underneath, Star Wars logo and loads of writing. And on the back, Resistance X-Wing Fighter. It says here, the modern incarnation of a classic design, the Incom T-70 X-Wing Fighter is the signature combat craft of the Resistance forces in their fight against the First Order. Now, we've already reviewed the First Order TIE Fighter. Check that out. Link is in the description down below, and we're going to be comparing the two today. Okay, without further ado, let's get this thing out of the packaging. So here is the brand new X-Wing Resistance Fighter out of the packaging, complete with little tiny BB-8, and this is a brilliant die-cast vehicle. Again, we do have little bits of plastic. There's a little more on this X-Wing than there was on the TIE Fighter. The guns here, up until this part, are actually plastic. You can see they're bendy, and I can understand that because if these were made from metal they might be a little bit too brittle. Also, the cockpit is made of plastic, and the feet for landing, the landing gear, is also made of plastic, and we'll attach those in just a bit. This one also has a transformation feature. The wings actually close up, that I'll show you in just a bit, so this actually has the extra added sort of gimmick to it. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this thing. So what's really nice about these Resistance fighters is that they very closely resemble the Ralph McQuarrie artwork for the original Star Wars. Now, if you've seen the original Ralph McQuarrie artwork, the X-Wings were supposed to be almost like a lot more slender and boxy, almost sharper looking, and this one definitely lives up to those original designs. I think there are also some differences on these rocket parts of the wings that seem to be closer to the original artwork. I'll have to dig it out and see if I can compare, but really lovely color scheme going on here. You can see all this lovely detail. It's a beautifully detailed little model, much better than getting one of these plastic Hasbro toys. I think for your money you're getting something that's much more of a film replica rather than a sort of plasticky toy. Really nice detail going on. Look at it all over. Look at the detail in the back there. Fantastic. Got these lovely rockets at the back. Fantastic stuff. And there's little BB-8 on the top. There he is, little guy. Hey BB-8, everyone's new favourite droid. And again, lovely nice kibble here. They've weathered this with like a darker colour, same on the back, which gives it a very sort of realistic look. But I am so fond of this design. How cool does that look? And I think the original part of the X-Wing, this part was kit bashed from a drag racer car. So it was actually just taken straight off a drag racer car, and you can see that when you look at this slender design. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, unfortunately, the cockpit does not open up. As much as it looks like it would, it's actually even got a hinge here. I cannot for the life of me get this open. I think they've glued it shut for a reason. Probably because they maybe originally included a pilot or something, but they decided not to go with that for cost. Who knows? But the wings do collapse. So if I squeeze them together, you'll see it goes into streamline mode. They are a little bit separate still, but it's not too bad. I think it's great that these two rockets sort of join together, you can see, to form a circle. So that looks really nice. And then to open it again, you have to do two wings at the same time like that, and they just lock into place. It's quite stiff. It's not too stiff. It's just the right amount you'd want, and they keep their pose well. So you can tell this is a well-made little die-cast vehicle. Here's a close-up look at that landing gear. You can see it's really nicely detailed. It looks like it's been weathered actually. It's in like a silver paint, but there's also seems to be like a dark wash that's been applied just to bring out some of that lovely detail. On the underside we do have 3 peg holes to attach the landing gear, so I'll do that now. Let's attach these 3 bits. You know, these things are really frightening to put in. They're made from quite a lightweight plastic or sort of half rubber, and I'm not sure if they're supposed to bend, but when I put them in, sometimes they will actually bend on this middle part, and I don't know if that's intentional. I'm imagining not, and I'm hoping I haven't weakened the plastic, but it bent completely just then, and I thought I'd snapped it, but it's still in one piece. So here is the Resistance X-Wing fighter in landing gear mode. It is a little bit disappointing that the wings won't fully snap together. I've really tried squidging those things together, and they still won't fully close. They need to be closed for the landing mode, because obviously if you snap the wings open, then the landing gear doesn't reach the ground, so you do need to be in the closed wing mode for landing gear. But yeah, looks really nice with that landing gear. I feel like maybe it could have been a bit taller, but I imagine this is how it actually is in the film. Okay, so how big is this thing? Let's whip out the tape measure. You're looking at about 6 inches long, which is about 15 centimeters, and in terms of the height, you're looking at about 1¼ inches, about 3½ centimeters tall. Alright, size comparison time. Let's bring in the First Order TIE Fighter, recently reviewed on the channel and looking incredible. Link is in the description if you want to see this video. But you can see these two scale up really nicely next to each other. And finally, now I can reenact a Star Wars Force Awakens dogfight. This is Blue 5 coming in for attack. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the brand new Force Awakens X-Wing Resistance fighter from the Disney Store. This is the die-cast miniature version, and I think they're fantastic. If you want replicas from the new Force Awakens films and you don't want one of the big play sets from Hasbro, then definitely look at these. Not only are they made from heavy die-cast metal, but they're just beautifully detailed and really nicely weathered. Really beautiful pieces, these. Okay guys, let me know if you're going to be picking these up or if you're picking up anything else from the Force Awakens line. In the meantime, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
This is Darth Vader calling from the Star Destroyer. If you do not subscribe to Jurassic Collectible immediately, you will face the entire wrath of the Emperor.